Alright YouTube, so next step is basically using the lever. Alright YouTube, so with the zero guard close and a flick out motion, flick out that middle line. Now it's going to be a lot easier because you actually flicked it out already with the one guard closed. So what I like to do is I like to start below the line, flick to the line, and get into a rhythm of actually like your flick out motion. You know what I mean? It's like a 1 2 3 1 2 3, and just use your corners. And I just want to show you guys the behind the scenes where I don't get everything right all the time, so I have to redo and re-say and redo and re-say. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I want to give a shout out to Maisha Ebony. She's been going to barber school. She's a waver. She comes from the wave community. So big shout out to her for being enrolled in school. She got her journey up. It's on YouTube. She's documenting it all. It's just search up Maisha Ebony on YouTube. I really don't know your channel, but my bad. But shout out to Maisha, you know what I'm saying, for actually taking that leap of faith to go to barber school to do what she want to do. To the students out there, and I said this to Maisha on a live that I did, listen, when you're in school, help one another. Like, don't get into that mindset of, oh, I'm better than you, and I'm this and I'm that, I'm the best one here. When I was in school, it wasn't even about that. Not to say that stuff wasn't going on. For sure that stuff was going on, but I took it upon myself to be like, you know what? I'm gonna gravitate to those that want to learn. You know, I was always there to help them. I was always there to lend a helping hand. If it was something that they wanted to know, I wasn't trying to withhold that information. We all was collectively a team, especially once those seniors left. Once the seniors left, you know what I'm saying? Because there's gonna be some seniors that's, you know what I mean? It's gonna be some seniors that's too good, too cool for school, you know what I mean? But once they leave, that's when the best person in the class that has that skill set, that's when it's time to actually like humble yourself and change the atmosphere of that whole class and actually start teaching and helping one another. You might be friends after this, you know what I mean? So don't be so wrapped up in yourself and just like, I'm the best and I ain't gonna share information. Nah, man, help one another, you know what I mean? I got two people that I went to barber school in the shop right now, and they're one of my closest friends, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, help out. Shout out to Maisha for actually taking that step, and shout out to all the students that's going to barber school and actually taking it serious. I'm about to get back to this though, because hopefully I can get it right. All right, you guys, so the next step, you guys, so before I actually start cutting, my client told me he wanted a drop fade, so I'm gonna pin the hair up on top. We're not gonna take anything off of the top. He wants to keep it, so I'm just gonna pin the hair up with my duck clips to get the hair out of the way. Also, before you start cutting, it's best that you brush the hair down or comb the hair down in the best way that your client's hair lays, all right? Not everything is just straight down. Sometimes it's to the back towards the ear like I'm doing now. So the first guideline I'm gonna set in is the bald line. Now I'm not gonna set it in directly because I don't wanna set in a harsh line. I don't wanna have to struggle with taking out that bottom line. So I'm gonna use my Babyliss FX, just setting it in, making sure that it's low as possible, dropping it in the back. Next guideline is the lever open. I'm using my Babyliss FX1 Low Pros. All right, these clippers right here, I want to keep it honest with you. These right here is cold. All right, it's even doper to look at the video with the blue in the back with the battery. It's just everything about this clipper right now I'm loving. Yeah, I'm just going up about a 1/2 inch, making sure I go over that guideline multiple times. Notice how I'm going in the opposite direction of just up and down. All right, I'm going back. That's how you get the hairs to be at the same length as that lever open that you're trying to get. So just be mindful of the direction that you're going in. So with the one guard on, with the lever open, I'm going up about a 1/2 inch. I'm not gonna basically debulk the whole thing. I really want some of that bulk that's on the top. So I'm basically just gonna go up the same width that I did with the lever open and just make sure that I'm mindful of the direction that I'm going in to get it down to that length. I'm going over the guidelines multiple times to ensure that it's at that length as well. Next, with the 2 guard with the lever fully closed, I'm basically gonna take off the rest of the bulk, bringing it down to that number 2, and then I'm just gonna blend down from there. So when blending down, I like to take baby steps, all right? In a flick out motion, I'm flicking out that area between the 1 and the 2 just to make the transition better. So just closing the lever on that 1 guard, I'm basically softening up that middle line. That way it's easier to take it out with the next step. So the next step, using the 0 guard with the lever closed, in a flick out motion, flick out that middle line. Now remember, start below the line, flick to the line, and adjust your lever as you go up. You also want to develop a flick out motion, like a 1, 2, 3 motion. Like it's hard to explain, but it's like a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. When you attack that middle line, it's a rhythm that you got to get into. All right, so develop your rhythm, keep practicing, you'll get it. that zero guard close just doesn't get everything. What I like to do is I like to detail as I go. I go back in with the lever open and kind of detail those areas where I see bulk to fully take out that middle line. Next, what you want to do is close the lever fully and take out that bottom line. The way I take out the bottom line is I start below the line, flick to the line, in a flick out motion. And if I need to go up any more, I'm just going to adjust my lever as I go up. Last but not least, you want to detail your work. All right, detailing is extremely important. It separates you from just being an average barber. All right, how well you can actually detail. So what I like to do is I like to refer to the mirror. The mirror shows you a different perspective on the blend than just seeing it head on. All right, also I like to rest my eyes. All right, give my eyes a break, not for a whole, I mean, you don't have to do it for too long. You just got to give your eyes a little break, come back to it and start detailing. All right, I like to use my corners, knock out areas where I see bulk, use different guards where I use those guards, and yeah, just kind of detail my work and get that blend to be blending. So I'm gonna take the beard down to the desired length, which is 1 against the grain. My client wanted his beard basically faded. So the way I'm gonna fade it is the same way I said in my guidelines. The only difference is that I'm going down. So I'm gonna prep my client's front line. I'm gonna take it down to a 1.5. A 1.5 is a perfect length for me as far as, you know, the length to line someone up on. You know what I mean? It just comes out a lot crispier when you take the edge down to a 1.5. So I'm gonna do that. I also like to spray hairspray on my client's front line just to lock in the hair, and also I wipe off the excess hairspray with alcohol. Listen, if you in school right now or you in a barbershop and they hating on you, listen, keep grinding, keep putting in that work. Remember, even the greats wasn't always great. Soon you'll be able to look back on your work and you'll be able to say that
God did.
YouTube, this is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, Hustle Dreams Production, that's my brother, he does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you've seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is official360Jeezy and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here.